Yes, you're loud and clear. What about me?
Yeah, sure. Same.
Okay. So
You
shall
are
we
good.
start?
Yeah, sure.
So first of all, very good morning. Hope this Friday
Good
morning is
morning.
treating you really well.
Yes. This is amazing morning.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
every day.
wonderful. So as we're meeting for the very first time, let's do the honor of introduction first.
Yes.
So would you like to go first?
Well, yeah, sure. So if I tell you and all the viewers about me, so my name is Rahul Doon and I'm from Jaipur. Basically, I'm from a farmer background. My father is a farmer and I recently graduate.
Nice.
I did BSc, bachelor degree. And while my college, I was also, when I was pursuing my college, that time I was also doing job.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I quit my job. So because I want to change my job and I wanted to change my job, and that time I went for another job, but there the HR, I mean, I got rejected due to my poor communication skill in English, actually. So that time I thought that I should focus on my English and I should, improve my English. So my English journey started in June 2024. Before that, I was also, watching too many videos in English. I was enthusiastic person at that time when I started.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, continuously I started doing all these things, and I'm enjoying every single day. I'm making videos also on YouTube, so that is from my side.
Okay, wonderful. So I should go from my introduction.
Sure.
Okay. So as you can see on screen, I'm Priyanka Kushwah and I'm connecting to you from Madhya Pradesh. I'm currently living in my hometown. And if I talk about my
Mhm.
education, so I'm in my master's, second year of MBA, as well as running my YouTube channel, which is all about spoken English conversation. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to read books and dancing is also one of my hobby. So this is just a brief introduction.
Yeah, same. I'm also a book lover. Like I'm reading so many books, around 100 plus books I read.
Okay.
So I love spirituality and self-healing and manifestation. So these kind of things I'm,
Wonderful.
reading.
But well, I am beginner in this. To be very honest, meditation, this concept, I like it very much whenever I do. And so you tell me
Yeah.
about meditation. Do you practice?
Yeah, sure. I started in 2021, but actually I'm not doing it regularly every single day, but I'm doing occasionally around 3 days in a week. So I'm
Mhm.
doing, but I have good experience with it. So everybody should, do meditation because we all are, surrounded by so many different people, and their mindset is also, also different. So when we are doing meditation, actually what I am doing, so if I tell you about that, I am doing guided meditation. In that I am visualizing my life, like what's going on and what I want in future.
Okay.
Okay, so right now if I'm making videos, so I'm visualize about my YouTube, I'm visualize about you all guys, like taking sessions with me. So everything is I'm visualizing. And I think when we are visualize, when we are, I mean, picture in our mind that what's going on and what we want, that time I think we are suppressing the energy in this universe. And
Mhm.
the same kind of energy, same kind of people, same kind of circumstances that we are, viewing and watching in our head, definitely that those all will come. So I
Okay.
really believe, because so many experience I have with manifestation. So I think everybody should do this. And I don't know why, but our school are, schools don't focus on meditation or spirituality, these kind of things. And at the same time, so many aspirants or so many students are also suffering from mental things, like so many, issues they have with their mindset. So
Exactly.
this is the thing we should do. What about you? Like, what do you think?
Well, I believe really I agree on your point because the meditation is really important, especially for your mental health. Because at present,
Hmm.
because of the digital era, we are always, carry our phone and do something or the other,
Hmm.
without purpose. we just scroll. People
Hmm.
have this, and
Um,
this young blood should be, used for some productive work. But on the other hand,
hmm.
we try to, just avoid our work and do this. So I believe
Hmm.
for the mental health and for the productivity and for the personal growth, everyone should, focus on their mental health. Well, what I
Hmm.
do, I try to, yeah, of course, yoga and meditation, not much, but I am trying. I can say I'm a beginner in it.
Hmm. Hmm. But
Yeah.
we don't need to do much things in meditation. Just sit and just try to be in present. What's going on? Usually, when I was in my institute, I was pursuing. I mean, I was studying about I was preparing
Okay.
for NEET in 2019, and that time someone came to my institute, and they said about everything, like how we can do meditation. So that time, they said, and they just said ki, we should just focus on present thing, what's going on. The people are
Yes.
doing their work, the sound of transport, so everything we should just think about it,
Observe.
like what's going on. So this is the thing
All right.
we should do. We don't need to must think, and we can visualize what do you want. And people are doing, we are doing, we are listening music in the late night, and we are thinking about what's going on. But usually so many people are doing in a negative way. They are
Hmm.
thinking, so many youngsters, and uh, when they are in college, so they think in this way.
Okay.
They think negative way, what's going on, what they people are treating them. So we don't think in a negative way what's going on, we should think what we want. So I think this is a
Exactly.
good thing.
We should focus on the present moment. That's what we can do
Hmm.
to stay concentrated on our work. So
Hmm.
I have one
And
question.
what
Yes,
we want.
exactly. What
Yeah.
we want. And to be very honest, when I was in class 11th, okay, I
Hmm.
wanted to become head girl in 12th standard. So what I did, I just write it down on paper and I just pasted that on my wall.
Hmm.
Okay, and I used to
Hmm.
see every day. And then I
Hmm.
became head girl in class 12th. So
That's a good
I
thing.
believe, this manifestation
Hmm.
works.
Hmm.
Okay.
Actually, but that time we didn't know that
Yeah, we
what is
didn't know. But
manifestation.
I know that,
Hmm.
I think I've watched any video, something that you should paste your, like anyway, you just write down your goals and just try to see every day. So I used to
Hmm.
just see, and of course, because of hard work and dedication, I became. So
Hmm.
I believe it
Action
really
matter.
works.
Yeah. Action matter what we are doing, but also mental actions is also matter. People are just doing hard work, so much hard work they are doing, but they are not, putting energy by their mind. They are thinking in a negative way about their work, you know. So
Yes.
this is not a good thing.
Well, I believe that, of course, earlier my mindset was also like the same, that do hard work every day and night, try to do more work. But that's how I was losing my, productivity plus the, because as we
Mm-hmm.
just drain ourselves in the process. But now I'm trying to focus on the, like be selective with the things what I do. Because
Mm-hmm.
whole day, if you're doing something or the other, yeah, there are many works pending, but still, if we set the MITs, that means a most important task, right?
Okay.
So that's how I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
manage my work, and I don't feel regret, in the end that I haven't done too much. But yeah, that's how I'm
Hmm.
managing. What about you?
Yeah.
How do you track your
Yeah,
progress?
yeah. Yeah, I think we should put our all work on a priority. Like, what's
Priority.
your first priority? Like, my first priority is to, learn English and be fluent in this. And the
Hmm.
second is my YouTube, like making money. And third is my all other things. So we should, when we are putting our work on priority, that time we will be more focused and more consistent about this. So no matter.
Exactly.
So much time I denied my friends to go with them, but due to my, I put it my old work on a priority. So I think this is working for me, and everybody is different. Like I'm saying, and we are, talking, and all the viewers who's watching right now, everybody is different. You should
Yes.
focus what is working for you. What is the thing that, working? So just do.
Okay.
But without action, how? Without action, how we can find?
Exactly.
We should.
Action matter. Like thinking is the one thing, and planning is like the one thing, but
Hmm.
execution is really important when it comes to anything you're targeting. Well, I have recently
Hmm.
visited your channel as well. So mostly you upload solo video, right? First of all,
Yeah, yeah.
solo content creation is really hard for me. I mean, I believe. So you tell me, how do you come up with the ideas for solo video, and do you face any difficulties in that, or it's your favorite part? Tell me.
Actually, I had been making videos when I was in my 11th standard.
Oh
But
my
that time I
goodness.
was just, not consistent. It's been around 6, 7 years. But I was not consistent. But I knew at that time everything about YouTube, how to make channel, how to make thumbnails, editing and everything. But at that time I was making in Hindi. Recently, I just started this year making in English. So in my case, if I tell you, I can easily talk in front of camera. When I started that time, I was not that much comfortable, but I did. So many my friends and family members are also, they told me that why you are making this video, like you are not good at it.
Okay.
But I did it because I love it. I love it. I love making videos and standing in front of camera. And so we should do, it's totally depend on passion, how much you are passionate about YouTube and everything, every work, no matter like YouTube, English learning, or whatever you are doing. Just be passionate. And passion, how passion comes when we are putting information about that thing. I am watching so many videos about how I can improve my content, how I can edit more better, how I can improve my English, how I can connect with different people. So when we
Okay.
are putting content or consuming content related to that particular field, we definitely will become passionate. I have been, I started watching English content in 2021,
Okay.
and from that I was very passionate, like I will learn this language at any cost. I will learn this language. But at that time I was also doing other job, and I was not fully focused. And I think that is the thing. I'm also, my thinking is also like we should just be focus on one thing at a time. That time we can put more high energy with that
Exactly.
particular thing.
We can
Yeah.
add the quality in our
So.
work because doing so many things at a time, and just what I told you earlier, that it's all about the priority. You have to
Mm.
prioritize your tasks in order to come up with the quality, especially on platforms like this on YouTube.
Mm, definitely. And consistency matter. Like I put it so many videos on a consistent basis, and I got, I think, in within a month I got 1,000 subscribers. And after that, in last 2 weeks, I didn't put much videos because I was traveling.
Okay.
So that is the thing. But I started making conversation videos, and because in this way I will also improve my English, and I will also become more comfortable in front of people.
Exactly.
So I think we should
What
do.
play a crucial role in your speaking skills? Because as you said, you're a content creator, right? Of course, I've visited your channel. And how do you practice? Because when it comes to communication skills, the more you practice, that's how you become fluent. So what is your learning journey? I mean, tell me about that. What you do on a daily basis to improve your communication skills?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, when I was making videos in Hindi, that time I was also doing this thing that I will tell you. Actually, I was standing in front of mirror, and I was saying so many things. I
Okay.
pretended myself as a speaker, and so many people are sitting in front of me, and I was saying so many things like
Okay.
I am the person, and people
Okay.
are
Okay.
sitting for me. So I was doing, and I love to do this thing. Just pretend yourself. Just I know that when we are uh, develop this kind of attitude, this kind of we perceive ourselves that yes, I am the person that I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying so many English learner that you don't need to say people that you are learning English. You are a fluent English speaker. You are a fluent. Pretend yourself, and don't everybody's when we go in a group, we say that I'm learning English. I'm learning.
Yes.
So this is then not a good thing. So I was doing this practice, and we should. I think everybody should do this. Stand in front of mirror and say something, say something with energy. with
Okay.
energy, when we are speaking loudly, I
Mhm.
closed my door of my bedroom, and I was saying so many things. And I
Okay.
think this is worked for me so much. And also, writing is the most wonderful thing. I have been writing my gratitude journal since, I think, 2022. And this is amazing. Like, I'm writing everything that I want and that is happening in a good way. I never
Mhm.
write that happened in a negative way. I think this is also, we should write negative things, because that time we can discover what's going on with our emotions. But I'm writing positive things that's going on, and what I wanted to do in future. I'm writing in a present tense, so kind of manifestation things. But gratitude is wonderful. Like, we should write gratitude note. Everybody should write. When we are writing, that is, that's the time when our creativity comes.
Yes.
So writing is the most wonderful thing. And if someone want to be a good communicator, that time you should write every single day. Write everything, no matter what you are writing, but write something good. And as the same thing I am also doing with my YouTube. I'm writing my script before.
Mhm.
But when I started in June, that time, I mean July, that time I was not writing. I was just sitting in front of camera, and I was just saying a kind
Okay.
of vlogs videos. But eventually I realized that I should do this. So I'm writing a script,
Well,
because we can clarify our thoughts in a
exactly.
in a manner.
Yes, writing will help you to structure yourself. And first of all, I also believe because at present I'm quite occupied with the work and the sessions and my studies as well. So I believe that when you write things down, there is a higher possibility that you're going to complete those tasks.
Mhm.
Because many time, like it's happened, we cannot recall all the things like what should I do next and what I'm going to do. So everything, if it is planned or it's, write it on
Mhm.
paper, you can do it and it's manageable.
Mhm.
And we do, I mean, we become more productive and our
Mhm.
work is also done. So we feel
Yeah.
satisfied at the end of the day.
And we can also use so many applications. I'm using Keep Notes by Google, and also Notes by iPhone. So I'm using all the things, and Reminder also. So we should use these kind of stuff by our own. Make everything productive that can make our work more
Okay.
better,
So when it
easier.
comes to the YouTube, right? How do you handle the criticism part? I mean, the negative part. I know that you are very much positive because the way you express about the gratitude, maintaining journal, but still on platforms like this, sometimes we face criticism. So how do you handle
Yeah.
that negativity?
I handled everything in past few years,
Okay.
and this year nobody saying me, because to be honest, that time I was making videos in Hindi, and my every relative and every friend can understand easily,
Yes.
because they are Hindi medium, and also we are speaking Marwadi. Usually I'm from Jaipur, so they can understand at that time easily what I'm saying, and they can easily relate, and they can easily say that, Rahul, why you are talking in this way. But in this time, nobody's watching my videos, because they can't understand what I'm saying. Literally, like, not a single person can I mean, they can understand, but
Not
I choose
completely.
it, like,
Yeah.
not completely. My all the friends and family. So they said everything. So now this is not a first time that I'm making videos. This is my, I think, sixth time, seventh time.
Mhm.
So they are not saying. I mean, they are not telling me anything, because now I'm a kind of what I can say. I'm a kind of responsible person. I'm making by my own, and I don't care what they are saying. And I can tell
Okay.
them, if somebody come to me and uh, say me, that I can reply them that not your work, this is my work, and they can easily understand that how wonderful and how big it is to making videos. And they don't, we don't know that in future what happened. Maybe I'll
Yes.
be a good YouTuber, big YouTuber in future. So
Exactly.
that's why they are not saying
Okay.
anything.
I want to tell you that your video is frozen. Can you
And
please
we should
turn
just
off
be,
and turn on it again? Because it's completely frozen. I think we should
Okay.
wrap up this session because because of the Wi-Fi, your connection is not that much good. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. We should do it later.
That thank
Okay.
you for being here. It's
Okay.
such an
Yes.
amazing session with you. Have a wonderful day ahead, and thank you for your participation.
Sure, Priyanka. Sure. Thanks.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.